Okay guys, in this set of videos we are going to be looking at a technique you can use to build well thought about and tested funnels. So there's a million and one ways you can do things, but at the time of making this video right now, the funnel is pretty new in T-Rex and I'm beginning to see the mistakes that people are making and the problems that people are having. So I've been thinking about it for a few days and I've decided to put together a step-by-step process from getting your designs right through to building the funnel and even doing the ads and everything as well. So if you follow this one particular way, then you can sort of spin off, and you don't have to follow everything exactly. It's going to give you ideas, inspiration, and hopefully highlight a few bits, few things that you hadn't thought about. So our goal here is to create a campaign that makes between $10 and $30 a day consistently, and a funnel campaign that is. So we're not looking for huge numbers, and I'm going to show you in just a second about scaling out and stuff like that. Okay, so we're not looking for a design that's going to crush it and make us 10-20,000 a week, although that may happen and that would be great. Just think of this as your objective is to make $10 to $30 a day consistently, day in, day out. Once you've got a funnel like that, then you work on your next funnel, and your next funnel, and your next funnel, and your next funnel, until you've got a whole load of funnels that are consistently making you money every day. So before I've made you a PDF here as well, so we can follow the steps through the PDF, and hopefully and there'll be videos for each step of the way as well, so you can use this to refer back to, and then you've got literally a step-by-step process you can follow that you can apply to any design, and and hopefully minimize the amount of work that it takes you and maximize the amount of ROI that you're going to get. So here, this folder here, I'm going to be putting this in Dropbox, so you'll have access to everything I've used for this examples and stuff like that. So you've got the PSDs here, you're going to have a spreadsheet there that we'll talk about, you've got the PDF here, you've got the design images that we're using, the right sizes that you can use, so you can actually go and run this campaign. I know it's not football season right now, this is a football based shirt, but you're welcome to have it and have everything that I've created and just give it a spin yourself. Here we've got mock-ups. I've done a ton of mock-ups in here that you can use, and I've also resized them all to 700 by 700, so they're nicely resized, and I may even go and export the products, so if you want to just go and import them straight into your store, you probably can do that as well. So before we go into it too deep or anything, let's take a look at this design. So this design here, when you're doing your research or anything, or even thinking about doing a design, let's just take a look and have a think about this particular design here. So this was an old design of mine. It sold pretty well. In fact, it sold, it was a winner. This was a winning design. So looking at this design, now I've given you the PSD as well. There's one flaw in this PSD is you can't just edit this bear's text here. So if you're going to run with this design and use it, then you can take the PSD to a designer and you can get them to redo this bears section so it's editable, because at the moment that layer is an image. Okay, but let's think about the design here. So dark navy, orange and white wearing, smack talking, Packers hating, loud yelling, Sunday loving, die-hard loyal Bears fan. Now that design sold well with the Chicago Bears. Okay, we've got their colours, we've got the navy shirt, we've got the white text, and then we've got the orange around the text there. Now what I did for that is I went and looked at Google. I'm in England, I know hardly anything about NFL football. I'm way out of touch of it compared to you guys in America, but I went and looked on Google and I worked out exactly how their font looked with the little orange around the white. I got their colours and made this look along and in line with their team colours as well. So this, when we do our testing and everything and we find out that this is a winning design, how many and our goal is to make $10 to $30 a day consistently, how many different campaigns could we get out with this design? And the answer is absolutely shed loads of them. we could change these colors here to another team. You know, I can't think of many teams off the top of my head. Say dolphins. So you'd have whatever the dolphin colors are here, whichever team the dolphin hates here, and then dolphins here. So you would make those changes. You would change the colors of these layers here, so they're dolphins colors. Then think about how many other teams, NFL teams, there are out there. You can scale this out to. So once you've gone through this process, we've worked out that this design is selling on this particular product here. So we've hit the nail on the head. We've got our campaign going. It's making us a small amount of money every day. Then we do the next team. Then we do the next team. Then we do the next team. Then we do basketball. Then we do hockey. You know, how many different campaigns could you hit with this one design? And it is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So once you hit the nail on the head with the first one, then you can test it out for different teams, different colors, with just a few simple edits of your PSD. So always think about when you're doing your designs how you can scale it out, and that is scaling out big time. If you've got a VA or someone who's going to be cranking you out those designs, then you can get absolutely hundreds and hundreds of these out in no time at all. So that is one reason why this is a great design, and it's scalable big time. So like I say, I've put the PSD in the folder. There may be a few extra things in this folder by the time you get it. PSD's here, dark shirt, light shirt. I've done you a quick ad builder there as well with the shirts in, which I've got here, which I'll show you in a second. But you'll need to do a little bit of editing on that PSD, because like I say, the layer, did I close that image? Yeah, the layer where the bears thing is not just a text layer, it's an actual image layer. Just have a quick look here. I've done this quick ad builder for you, and I've put in all the mock-ups in here as well. So you can use this if you want to. You can, excuse me, you can go through, just turn these on and off here like this. Okay, and you can just crank on any of these mock-ups. And then if you want to edit the text at all, then these green ones, I made these green here so you know which layers to edit. Okay, so I'm not going to go too much into that. So let's take a look at the PDF that you're going to be following. So step one is create a set of mockups. Now use good mockups, and you can get these mockups from Graphic River. So I'm going to open that, not in this browser, whatever it's called, because I hate it. So let's go and look here at Graphic River. This is Graphic River. If you don't know about it, you can just search mockups, t-shirt, mockup. There's tons of them on here. There's, you know, good, bad. There looks like an all over one there, which would be good for Randy's new all over stuff. There's tons of them on here. Just have a search around, find yourself something that, you know, looks good and works right for you. One thing I'll say though is if you're using Photoshop, just scroll down. This looks like quite a good set. Just scroll down and check that it says PSD files. Okay, some of these files, I've made the mistake before, are Adobe Illustrator, and if they're Adobe Illustrator and you've only got Photoshop, you won't be able to open them up, so you would have shot yourself in the foot. So just make sure when you're looking at these that they are PSDs if you're using Photoshop. Okay, so step one on our list was create a set of mockups and use good mockups. So obviously I've already created these, so I've skipped ahead a bit. I've got the mockups here. So the idea is you get your design from your designer. You'll have your light and your dark design, and you throw your design on, you know, on a load of mockups that we're going to test out. Now at this point we have created nothing on T-Rex. We've created no products, no campaigns, no nothing, okay, because that's going to take us, you know, quite a while to do that, and we have no idea we have no idea if this design is going to be popular. We've got no idea which product this design is going to be popular on, okay, because different designs sell better on different products. One design might fly on a mug and it might flop on the crew neck. Another design might fly on the white crew neck but flop on the blue pillow, you know. So I'm going to show you how we're going to test that, and we're going to find out our winning design on our winning product, and then we're going to home in on it and we're going to create a funnel. So I've already created my mockups. Now here, test them on the Facebook text overlay tool and adjust where needed. So let's just have a quick look at this. Facebook text. Facebook text. Hold on, let me search Facebook grid tool. Now the link is in that PDF, but like I say, I don't like using that new browser, whatever it's called. So here is the text tool. Now all we got to do is click upload and find our mockups. So these are going to be the images that we're going to post on Facebook. So, and we're going to be running ads to. So if you've used that ad builder and edited the text, then use that one, okay? But I'm just going to go with straight design. So let's look at this bear's crew neck. See what happens. So I clicked upload, boom. Now you see your image will run okay. And you know why that is? Because we've got a good mock-up. And this mock-up, you know, it's got all the contours, lines and wrinkles. The text overlay tool isn't picking that up. Now I'm not saying it's going to do that every time, but if you use the mock-up builder, all we're doing is overlaying a square image over the top of our background image, and the text overlay tool is going to pick that up real easy, real quick. So let's go upload. Let's try this this pillowcase pack. See what happens here. Like I say, there's no guarantee. Okay, image text low, you might be slightly lower. Okay, that's not too bad. We could run with that, no problem. Okay, let's try this one. See, this could give me a bit of a, could give us a bit of a warning on this one. Same again. So what we can do with those, let me show you and see if I can make this work. If I open up this one, mockups. So let's grab that straight blue cushion here. So here, what I'm going to do, I've opened up the PNG. What I'm going to do is use this highlighting tool, whatever it's called. That's the technical name for it. And I'm going to just drag these. These are called marching ants, apparently. And then I'm going to go edit, cut, edit, paste. Okay, so that's pasted that. So now I've got the background, which is the right size, 700 by 700, and then I've got a layer there, which is the cushion. So it looks exactly the same. We've basically just split it up into two layers. Then with this layer highlighted, I'm going to go edit. I'm going to go free transform, and I'm just going to drag it down ever so slightly like that. Okay, and then I'm going to click enter to save that, and then I'm going to go file, save as, and I'm going to make sure it's on PNG, and I'm just going to call this one 002 so I don't overwrite my other one just for now. Now if we're lucky, this will work. So let's go upload 002 right there. Nope, still didn't work. But what you can do is just keep trying to resize it, you know, scale it down a little bit. Image low, I would run with that. We haven't got anything high or medium. It's still pretty good. Let's try and upload another one. See what this t-shirt one does. Slightly low. Okay, we can run with that. It's not too bad. Let's try this hoodie. Good. Okay, let's try. Now I did put this pillow in as well, which is tilted back. Let's see what this one does. Okay, that's good. So we may be able to get away with that one, but although that, it's not a great picture. Either way, test your images here on the text overlay tool. Okay, I would go with this text low. Sure, we will get away with that. If it's medium or high, then you definitely got to do something, and reducing that, like I showed you, reducing that down often works. It didn't work this time, but maybe I'd reduce it a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more until I got it just right and hit the sweet spot. So it's important to do that. Now, once we've done that, let's take a look at my PDF here a second. Okay, so actually that's video 1. I'm going to move on to video 2. So by this stage, here's what should have happened. You would have got your light and dark design images from your designer, and here in our little package here, we would have got our dark and light PSDs and fonts from our designer. Okay, we would then have saved our PNGs as 2800 by 3200. Now I did throw in some even bigger images in here in case anybody wants to do those banners and stuff. And here we've got the pillowcase ones. These are full print pillowcase ones. Perhaps we'll have a look at how that's set up when we do the product creation. So you would have your dark and light PNGs. You would then go and create your mockups only. Okay, so all you'll be doing is saving PNGs like this with the design on top of your mockups, and you'll be using good mockups that you would have got from Graphic River. They're not expensive, you know, a few dollars each, and they're worth every penny because, you know, they make your stuff look a lot better, and people will buy, you know, or they'll be attracted instantly to the image when they're scrolling through Facebook. The image is what they'll see first. The text is what they'll read second. They won't scroll down and notice your great you know, your copy of the text and then look at the picture. The picture is what's going to catch their eye and catch their attention. Then they're going to read what you've got to say about it. Okay. So stage 1 is get your design, or use mine, and create yourself a set of mock-ups. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video.